I've been caught. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before I get going on that, I just want to point out a couple of things. Firstly, yes, I am wearing a vest top. We're currently going through a heat wave at the moment and I can't cope. And the second thing, you may be wondering why my eyes are so green today. Oh no. Oh crap. So basically, I've just got back from the opticians and they had to put a dye in my eye to see what was going on in there, which has made my eyes go green, and it's made my contacts, I don't know if you can see this, it's actually gone and made my contacts yellow. That is, oh. Well anyway, I've got some more coming hopefully by Monday, but yeah, so anyway, I wasn't going to vlog today, but the way things are going, I thought make the most of it, see what happens. The last couple of days have been a bit unusual. I've sort of been going through a bit of an existential crisis. Not with my work as such, I am enjoying the work I'm producing, but just with not knowing my direction, everything seems to be up in the air. I'm going to be going off to uni soon, and I just don't know what's going on. Yeah, not feeling too confident in myself at the moment. Yeah, it's just I'm okay, but I just wanted to do a bit of a chatty video where I could talk about anything, just sort of unload everything onto you guys. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get outside today and make the most of the really good weather before I go off to work. I've currently got something on the go, a bit of artwork that I'm doing for a friend. I keep on looking off and I don't know why. I think it's just I need to look you right there. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with that, kind of hopefully get it finished. If not finished, then at least do the drawing. It's kind of like a quote with a really sort of decorative border around it. I'm actually using a dip pen, going back to my roots. This is sort of how I started drawing. Yeah, so it's just like a pen nib with a little metal bit on the back to catch ink. But yeah, so I'm kind of just going around at the moment, just kind of gradually drawing all of that. So hopefully I'm going to get the border at least inked in today, and then we'll be able to hopefully paint it this evening. If not this evening, then tomorrow before I go out. So yeah, that's really what I'm going to be doing today. I might be planning a lookbook sort of video to do this week. I'm hoping to get it filmed before I go away, but if not, then I'll just have to download some video editing software to take with me so that I can do it while I'm away. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be getting on with. There you go, that'll do. Yeah, so I've just gone and set myself outside. So I've had to get an extension lead for my computer because typically every time I want to go outside, it's dying. So I brought everything out, got myself a cold bev, and yeah, I've also got a vlog on the go. I mean, not a vlog, a video on the go. Currently watching Minnie Small's most recent upload of her spending a whole day drawing tiny houses. They are amazing, they're so cute. Definitely go check her out. I've been watching her for ages now and she is definitely a huge inspiration for me. Yeah, and I've also got a couple of other videos lined up to watch while I do this. So I'm probably going to set a timer for myself to spend about 45 minutes doing this. I'll go off, have like a break, maybe take the dog for a walk, then try and get it done in the next sitting. But yeah, I don't know why I'm showing you this, but this is my notebook. My mum bought it for me a while ago. I've currently been writing just a scene from a project that I'm currently working on. I only wrote one thing this morning, but I'm thinking as future projects of maybe writing some short poems and then sort of decorating them with illustrations and artwork. that's a project that I'm really interested in doing. I don't know whether to do it on a sketchbook or separate pieces of like watercolor paper, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on that idea, whether you would buy them or have prints of them or something. But yeah, so anyway, I better get on with what I'm doing now, because otherwise it's never gonna get finished. Okay then, so it's been about 45 minutes, I'd say, since I started. Yeah, it's been so long since I actually used one of these dip pens. I would recommend everyone give it a go. They are completely different in how they work. You need to kind of stick with it a little bit. The nibs tend to get better the more you use them, and actually the dirtier they are, they tend to work a bit better. So they are quite organic in the way that they work, as opposed to like watercolor. With watercolor it tends to be quite constant the way it reacts, like it might dry a bit quicker, but with dip pens, because the ink is constantly exposed, the climate of where you are can like really deeply affect how it works. So if you're working inside or out, so this morning I was working inside and it was drawing fine, and now that I've come outside, the ink on the nib is starting to dry and it's starting to clog. So you just have to adapt the way you work with it. And also I forgot to shake up the bottle of ink. But yeah, so it's going really well. I think I'm gonna go on for a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna take a break. So yeah. When speaking to my friend about what she wanted, she gave me a sort of list, or I asked her for a list of things that she associated with the person that she's giving this to. And one of them was lilies, then there was roses up here, and then there was also jasmine, which I plonked sort of in this area. There's going to be more jasmine down here. There's only one patch of lilies in this whole thing, and I'm actually think I'm going to keep it that way, just to have them down here at the bottom. And everything else, the other flowers and other objects. That's just a decision that I've made, like right this second. But I sort of more associate lilies with things like the riverbed or the riverbank, and so I just thought it would make sense to have them at the bottom corner of this whole piece. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. I've still got to sort of plan what's gonna go in these areas, but I'm gonna try and not use lilies. I think I'm just gonna keep them isolated in this area. So yeah, the ink in this pen has already dried. It's kind of ridiculous how quick things are drying at the moment. I am not a fan. Also, I can't, the ink is drying, but at the same time I need to avoid cleaning this nib too much, because it then means that I come back to it and I'm not getting the same results that I did before I cleaned it. So it's always constantly changing the way I have to use it, and I'm not up for that constant readapting the way I work with it to do it. But yeah, so anyway, I'll finish with that and then I'll probably go have some lunch. About another 20 minutes later, and multiple pen washes in, I have now completed about half of the inking. So I've done the lilies. Aren't they cute? And yeah, I'm just really happy with how everything's going. It's the first time I've ever done it. I think I said that already. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop for a while. It's only just now dawned on me that I'm gonna have to do this twice. It's taking me forever, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking, or like a light box, because I started to design it as if it was for one person, and it's actually for two, so it's kind of got elements of both of them in one. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one, complete it, and then I'm going to get my light box and I'm going to sort of not almost trace it but not trace it, like use the bottom one as a guide and ink over the top of that one. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to work because the paper I'm using is quite thick. I might just speak to, because it's my friend I'm doing it for, so I might just speak to her and see what arrangements we can make in terms of maybe like printing it or something, and then giving them 3, the original, and then 2 prints, So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna rest now. I've been saying that I've gotta rest for probably the past hour and a half, but I've just kept on sitting down and kind of carrying on with it, which is a good thing, but I need to rest now because I am hungry and I am overheated. I think I'm gonna go inside now because, as you can see, it is glorious. At the moment, like, there isn't actually a single cloud in the sky, which is just beautiful. But yeah, cool, so I'm gonna go inside now, but might actually better take. I'm just gonna bring this inside because it's really easy to get in. It's only a gate, anyone could like nip in and take it, so I'm just gonna pop it down here. You can't see anything, my camera can't adjust, but yeah. At the moment I am just going through the clothes that I've recently added to my collection because I'm going on holiday next week. I'm just getting them ready for when we go, but I'm also wanting to kind of organise a sort of lookbook for you guys. I thought that might be kind of fun to do, so I've got to go through everything and pick out a couple of outfits that I can both illustrate and then wear, like, to demonstrate it. So I've got all my tops and my shorts here. Brand new pair of white jeans, never owned a pair. I think these are just Topshop? No, H&M. Yeah, so got those. Hopefully we'll sort that out. I want to try and do it tomorrow, but I'm also going out midday tomorrow, so I really haven't got a clue when I'm gonna fit it in. So as I say, I might have to do that while I'm on holiday. Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed that pretty sporadic and kind of short vlog. I just felt like I needed to get a chatty video, not out the way, but just up there again. It's been a while since I spoke to you, and I just felt like I needed to get some stuff off my chest. Not that I feel like I actually said that much in this vlog, it was pretty much all about the same thing, but you know how it is, you just kind of want to do a more relaxed style video rather than constantly trying to make these aesthetically pleasing videos, which I think I've been failing at, if I'm honest. What I wanted to talk to you guys about was the future of me. Basically, I set up Tom Claire about 8 months ago. I wanted to have a go at YouTube, and since then I've been so happy with how things have been going. You guys are incredible and you've really encouraged me to keep going and to try new things. The channel is sort of growing quite slowly and I'm really happy with that. Just keep on doing what you're doing because I really appreciate it. But the thing with it is, I've been doing art since I can remember basically, but I started taking it seriously and started using social media as my platform since about 2013. My favourite one was Instagram, and I grew quite a modest following on it. And then I decided that I wanted to go into YouTube, but at the same time I was quite self-conscious and I wasn't really feeling like I was confident enough to have people I knew looking at me, watching my videos. I felt very vulnerable, and so I decided rather than just take my Instagram further, I would branch off and sort of start afresh. So I've had my old one going in the background, but I decided to start Tom Claire instead. And the truth is, Tom Claire isn't my real name. My real name is Will Baker. Thomas is my middle name, which is why I decided to go Tom Claire. Yeah, so I started that off because I just wanted to have a go at YouTube. And now that I'm really enjoying it and I want to go further and I'm eager to do more things, I just feel like I'm being held back because I'm not being honest. Tom Claire is like the engine to the steam engine to the train, and I feel like it's slowing down and losing momentum. I'm losing momentum, and part of it is because I don't feel like I'm being honest with you, and because I don't feel that there's enough continuity in my day-to-day life between Will Baker and Tom Claire for me to kind of keep things like up in the air. I feel like there was way too many sort of metaphors in there. I've probably lost the meaning of that somewhere, but yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, I'll be producing artwork not knowing who to do it under, whether to do it under myself as Will Baker or to do it under Tom Claire, and it gets quite confusing. and it started to bring me down. And it might not seem like something of a big deal, but it is when you're someone ambitious yet feel like you don't have a brand as such, where you feel like you're having to constantly start. I've been looking at the bottom of this camera, not realising that that's not where I'm supposed to be focusing. Long story short, I'm not leaving YouTube and I'm not like deactivating this account, but you are going to see some changes over the next week. I'm not going to change everything like straight away, but gradually you're probably going to see some differences. I am going to change the Tom Claire name to something else. Probably going to be Will Baker, if I don't think of like a handle that I can use as like a brand that will bring everything together. I feel like Tom Claire might come into it again later on, like really far in the future, but for now I just want to be me and try all these different things with you guys. So you're going to see some changes on that. You're probably going to see that I am no longer going to be using my Tom Claire Instagram. What I would like is for you to go over and check out the original account, which is Will Baker Illustrator. You can see all of the stuff that I've been doing. A lot of it recently you've already seen because I've just been like uploading it on the down low while I've had Tom Claire sort of as the main focus for the past couple of months. But you're also going to see a ton of artwork that I was producing and am producing that hasn't been sort of sucked into the Tom Claire project. I'm just hoping that I can just bring the two things, YouTube and Instagram, together because I feel like it will just make me a lot happier. So that's who I am, that's what's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks and months. And for now, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I look forward to doing more with you in the future. But yeah, so for the first time I'm going to be saying goodbye to you guys as Will Baker. So make sure to like and subscribe, share to anyone you might think would enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.